Council. My name is Jim Bagley, and I'm a third-generation resident of 29 Palms. My grandparents homesteaded here in the 1920s. They settled here before there was a national monument or any of the wilderness areas that we know today. I have to tell you, I have never heard this area referred to as the Saddle. It is greatly annoying to me. On all the maps going back into history, this has historically been known the Virginia Dale and Gold Crown Mining District and the Gold Park Mining District. Everybody who actually uses that area knows these areas by that name. It is not the Saddle. Let me make that clear. The Virginia Dale and Gold Crown area were producing mines in the 1920s that fed families in our area, including mines that were up in the National Park in the 1920s. This area serves a very valuable purpose today for recreation that's not available in the park. Some of us don't need to pay a fee to a federal employee and have a ranger tell us what we're doing when we're on the public lands. We can explore it and find it ourselves. That's part of the value of Gold Park and the Virginia Dale Historic Mining District. I have to tell you, in my lifetime, in 1994, there were 74 new political wilderness areas created, totaling 76 million acres in the California desert, including the Sheep Hole Valley and the Cleghorn areas that you see depicted on that map. There were no public hearings. There was no opportunity for the public who knew and loved those areas to participate in what happened. It was purely partisan politics. Those areas went into wilderness status. They were not suitable as wilderness under objective analysis. There are locked gates and fences barring you out of that area today. It breaks my heart every October and November to go by areas that I have been in most of my lifetime and know that I am now locked out. In November, you would find families camping in the Sheep Hole area on roads that existed way before I was ever born. Those roads still exist there today, but nobody, and I mean nobody, is recreating in those areas. It is a huge loss to our community. It's a huge loss to our economy. Gold Park and Virginia Dale are legacies of an interesting historic time in our community, and they need to remain in the current management status that they have today. They are popular with the locals and visitors from all over. They allow you to car camp. They allow you to explore with your off-road vehicle. Have a fire. You could target shoot. Even that's been limited today. In my lifetime, you could go and target shoot freely in Gold Park. Now the Bureau of Land Management has all sorts of restrictions. The National Park allows none of these opportunities. And I love the National Park too, but the National Park has become more restrictive in my lifetime than I can believe. They've got locked gates on all the roads now, but it snows in the park or they get a little bit of road debris from a thunderstorm, they shut the park down. I can go into Gold Park anytime in my four-wheel drive and take responsibility for myself, and that's part of the American experience. It's fundamentally important to our community. I have to tell you, I know of no one personally who actually has ever recreated in Gold Park or Virginia Dale today who would tell you this area needs more restrictions and limitations placed on it. It should stay in the multiple use management that is there today under the Bureau of Land Management. It is a valuable asset to this community with the people who come in here, buy camping supplies and fuel, and go and enjoy the public lands for what they have to offer outside the National Park experience. There's a lot of false argument. I am. Let me just finish. There's a lot of false argument about what's happening with the alternative energy. And I find the folks that want to gobble up the desert just as offensive as I find those who are zealously trying to close all the desert off as wilderness. The public lands belong to the public people, all of us. That means multiple use management. I encourage the City Council to be involved in this discussion and make sure that the Gold Park, Gold Crown, historic mining districts remain open and free to the public use as they have been all of my lifetime and the lifetimes of people who've come before me. That's part of the legacy of the American public lands. Thank you.